Okay, and we're back. Let me just set this up real quick. I should have did this before I started the stream, right? That would have been the best thing. Toon InTo. We'll get started here in a sec. Forgot I gotta turn this on, and I gotta change the settings on this. Landscape, there we go. Audio needs to come in from the mic. Yep. Everything else looks good. We're already live over there, so let's see why we don't just go live over here. Turn on some music for them to listen to. Okay, so that's going. We got this going. I think we're streaming on Instagram now as well. All right, let's do it. So, welcome back, everyone. We got a cool little idea I want to work on today. Is centers. I want to do centers. I want to do something for that. Let's see how far we can get today. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, make a comment down below, join in, say hi, all that kind of good stuff. It's all appreciated. So my idea, just right up front, right, is to, actually let me make sure I got all this where I can see it. I need all this where I can see it. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so all that's set up now. So my idea is to have the two brothers, right? You know, they got the three-piece suits on. Right, so I want to kind of have it maybe like catty-cornered a little bit, maybe like this. So this side is going to be scrunched in a little bit. needs to be more like that. Actually, he's gonna be smiling a little bit, I think. All right, so, but I want, he's the one, the stack is the one that has the, what's going on? The knives. This up so it looks like he's still kind of smiling. Don't mind my drawing, man. Don't mind my drawing at all. And actually, with the body, he's gonna be more. Kind of planning it out. And then Smoke, he's gonna be going with the more of the evil glare. Probably want his arms up kind of like this. Holding the guns. I don't know if I want to have him in a suit yet, or if I want to have him kind of like just like he's holding the guns. And, you know, he's got like the tank top on. Alright, so this is kind of like the first scene. You know, we're just kind of setting it up. Not really getting too in detail with everything. In the second scene, I want to have like the vampires, right? You know, it's vampires. girl over here. Her hands are just together like this. Like so. She's smiling. This guy over here. Like everybody's wearing these like suspenders. And I think what's gonna make this really cool is if there's a pan out, so it might be like the door is right up close to us, and then as it pans out, that's when it gets closer to their faces, and then you see the blood and everything. At first it's nothing, and then you see the blood and everything come up on their faces. That'd be cool, right? And then the last scene, I want to have just all the people dancing. So it's gonna be the boy. On him like singing, right? He's got like a vest on. But then around him, it's gonna be spirits. Not even spirits, I would say shapes. Just needs to be shapes. That would be interesting. So that way it's not one figure or another. It'll be shapes. But we could probably do people if we put enough time and energy into it, right? So kind of make our own scenes here. So especially this one. Let's just extend this out, and with this we're gonna have it zoomed in. No, it's gonna be zoomed out, and as we get closer, it's gonna zoom into just him. She needs to come out the scene just a little bit. We don't want to see her face necessarily as much as we want to see his. Because by the time we get here, I want to have this guy with his arms out. See the stuff dripping. Then, so that's with the blood, right? Dripping out of his mouth. And then he's gonna have his other arm up over here too. And this is where it's gonna be like, he's like, yeah, I was here to party, or whatever. So by this time, the banjo is going to be around his back. So if it's like this, so the banjo can be down right here. So going across like that. And he's wearing, hey, what's going on? So he's going to have like his belt on. Similar to that, so just kind of building the scene up. Right now, I can't show the transition. It's gonna be a hard transition, but the idea is there, right? So let's take this point, put it there, put that point here, so that doesn't change. So I want these two to still be beside him, but obviously they're going to be at the right size. Dang. So what I'm gonna have to do, this is it, right? So take this, get rid of these two, right? Get rid of all this, the size they are, right? So copy these two characters here. So now that I got the change, that's all I need for that, right? So then the foreground, I'm gonna have like the cabin door. It's the door. They're asking to come inside. So let us in, or whatever. So this isn't gonna change. So let's work on the door real quick. So we're gonna see the top of the door like this here. But in actuality, it's gonna actually be more like this. And we're gonna have some characters here, like the big guy. I think he was here, right? I think he had a hat on. Got another guy here. They was looking. Somebody here, maybe somebody right here, right? Has some. What you thought about the movie? Oh, the movie's great. I thought it was I think it's the best movie of the year so far. So far, I mean, we're not even halfway through, but I thought it was awesome. I was thinking about going back and seeing it again, actually. So if we're gonna have people at the entrance, they're like, let us in, whatever, right? So let's do this. Let's start with the zoom out first, right? So there's a point there, point there, point here, point here. So it's gonna happen really slowly. Because I want that real zoom effect, that eerie effect. Like, is this happening? See that right there? So with that being said, down here, I want these characters right here. I want them to zoom in too, to the point where it's just him. He's kind of like let us in. But the thing is, I don't want you to see it shouldn't zoom in at the same speed. It should be at a different speed. No, because this needs to set first. Copy, paste right here. Up. So copy this. I see. Paste there. So it should already be zoomed in by that point. Whereas this one needs to zoom in slower. Alright, so now with that being said too, what I gotta do, I gotta make it so we don't see anything right here. So I can do that by doing this right here. Paint it white, so that way all we're gonna see is the white. So now didn't work out the way I wanted. I should be able to do this. There we go. And up here, I'm gonna have another layer. It's just gonna be like, let us in. But I'm gonna have to move it down, shrink it some. Gotta just go back up, like right here. And it's gotta sit on that for a little bit. Why is it going backwards? It shouldn't be going backwards. There we go. And then maybe here we'll have the brothers. this. So this one, I'm gonna change his arms where they're kind of like pointing forward. But then smoke over here, or stack. Stack. It's gonna be like, oh, he's got a knife in his hand too. Sit right on top of it. All right. Oh man, I didn't mean to do that. Right there. All right. So on this one, he's gonna turn his head around. That face is crazy. We can do better with that. So just shrink it down, smush it a little bit like this. Let's definitely do the same with his eyes. It's a little wide. We got them big lips. Let's actually drop the arm down a little bit. Like so. Copy, paste. And we're just gonna show them shooting the gun. So let's copy this here, set it there, delete that. It's all about building the animation. jump on me? It did. We'll fix that in a second. Something like that. I'll do better. I'll make it look like bullets coming closer to the screen as we go forward. I don't know why these jumped so much. Shrink them back down to where they're supposed to be. Actually, this one I should be able to just copy and paste, put it back in place the way it was. Oh man, this thing got all jacked up. Both sides changed. Whatever had happened really messed this up. See, now what I want to happen while this is going, maybe do this one more time, right? But then here, I want him laughing. Maybe his head goes back. Just erase his whole head. Yeah, just erase his whole thing. Like this. And then maybe his mouth closes a little bit. Sort of like that. So with this, now you'll have, it's like smoking. Yep, just like that, just like that. It's perfect. Let's get a couple more layers in here. I want to have maybe them like leaning on the car. Like so. I mean, the car's not to actual size, but I think we get it. And these could be, they could look a little bit better, honestly. Should be like right up in your face. Oh, damn. Yeah, no, I think that still works. That still works the way I was looking for it. So now let's bring all these back together. Oh, man, what happened? Let us in. Yeah, I like that. That looks really good. What I'm not so sure about though is this here. I'm not sure what I want to do with this part. Because the boy is going to be singing. That's kind of it. That's really all I had kind of planned out for this. He'll just be playing his banjo, and then maybe in the background you have like the stage and everything, and you have like music will be going. Maybe it gets dark around him, and then you'll see like people just start to come out and dancing and stuff. Maybe, and then at the end, I mean that's kind of it. And you'll have sinners. Some blood dripping. Ooh, maybe even like behind each other. Nope. Sinners. let me just see if we can make this all work. Make sure we save, always saving. So I should get rid of that. Let's bring this down so we can zoom in a little closer. I like to do I am cartoons. Something like that there. Got a little, do a little tag to it. Actually, before we go any further, just make sure it's centered real good, like. And once you put the tag on it, it's official. You got to do it now. Do it 3 times. Make sure when you draw it, you gotta close the loops. It's better if you just do it in one full motion. One more time. Kind of let your hand be a little more free. So for this, I'm gonna try to have the blood dripping. See, I didn't even do these right? Move this one back here. Like so. Extend this out to however long we need. Let's hit play just to see how it turned out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not sure what happened. Yeah, I think that works. The timing on this is way off. So let's just work on that for a little bit. Make sure we hit up all the layers. That's sit for a little bit too. Okay. This probably needs to last for a few more frames. Let's see how that looks. Start from the beginning. Maybe one more, and then if we need to scale it back, we can always do that. Let's create a thing right there. Perfect. So now let's go on to the next scene. I think it's too long. I mean, not too long, it's too short. So we're looking at maybe a good 10-second animation, probably even less than that. This would probably extend a little bit longer too. It's gonna be just enough going on where we're gonna capture everything that we're looking for. But honestly, I mean, that's all I really wanted to do on this video. So for the next one, we can work on the actual characters and getting some of the first couple of drawings done. Not a lot to this one. It's very easy, very simple, straightforward. So I hope y'all enjoyed this planning process. And if you have any thoughts, please give me a like. Definitely give me a like and like the video, subscribe to the channel, but definitely comment down below and share your thoughts on the feedback, criticisms, ideas, or whatever. Did you like Sinners? Did you like the movie? Did you see it? What'd you think? Let me know. But until then, stay tuned.